Hi guys, Rodney back here again. So I haven't been posting personal content for a while, and I thought I should get back to it, right? So I think for this video, I'm going to discuss a little bit about my hearing deficiency. I think many of you cannot tell that I actually do have hearing problems and how I actually struggle to cope with those hearing problems in my journey as a property agent and how I overcome this anxiety. So let's go to this video. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about what actually caused me to have this hearing issue. Okay, I think a lot of times this hearing issue actually comes from stemming from my cleft palate. So I think if you look at if you know that how many ears, eyes, and mouth they are actually interconnected, right? So but due to my cleft palate, so actually the eustachian tube, which is the tube that links with the back of the ear, the middle ear, is actually deformed. So this tube is actually very narrow, right? So I think because of my cleft deformity, it actually affected my nose and also my ears. So what actually happened was that when I was young, I was sometimes during secondary school. So due to the ears not being able to drain normally as a normal human being would, I actually had a lot of ear infections. And these ear infections eventually lead to a certain growing of tumor at my left ear, right? So what the doctor had to do while I was younger, it was about when I was secondary 1 thereabout, was actually to remove the ear tumor from my ear, right? So in the process of removing the ear tumor from my ear, it actually damaged a little bit of the middle ear that still caused it to have a lot of fluid in the middle ear. So I think because the ear was damaged and I'm unable to hear certain frequencies well, and throughout the course of my childhood, believe it or not, right, I also have a problem in my right ear. So the total I went through about, I would say about 10 surgeries in total to try and better my ears. But those surgeries didn't really help, and even till today, I still have like recurring infections due to my cleft palate and also not being able to drain the ear well, right? So I think how I actually managed to cope with this hearing impediment is that, okay, so I think in terms of hearing impediment in general, it's not uniform across all environments. And what do I mean by that is that when you put me in a quieter room, I'm unable to hear a certain frequency. So it's harder for me to hear in an office, in a show flat, as compared to like a club or a bar, where there is a lot of background noise. So this is how my ear works. I cannot really explain to how people can understand this part of my hearing, but it's a condition that also led me to people not actually understand that I have a hearing problem, right? Because I don't wear hearing aids. I used to, but I'll share with you why I don't wear them anymore. And yeah, so this is something that, when you meet people for the first time, and a lot of times when like, hey, they try to call my name, but in actually the quiet environment, I didn't respond to them. And it's not ignoring them, right? But that's not necessarily the case, but it's really that I cannot hear as well, right? So I'm going to talk about how this actually impacted my career, and this is what I'm going to share with you next. Okay, so I think carrying a hearing impediment was very frustrating for me because when I go to show flats, right, when especially in quieter environments or in appointments in the office setting when I'm unable to hear that well. So when clients, I cannot hear them, sometimes I will say, or especially during the COVID period when people wearing the mask, when everybody's voice is so muffled, I was really struggling at that part to really understand what the person on the other side was saying. So back then, the common dilemma was really about, when you cannot hear the person, then you were like, can you repeat yourself? Sometimes when you do this to a client, it may feel that, like you are not really paying attention, right? You are not being attentive to what the client says, or even worse, like you may not know what the client is talking about. But that's not the case because I have a hearing problem. So sometimes when I ask the client to repeat himself, right, a lot of times I can feel that it's only paying attention, it seems like he doesn't want to say. So that's an anxiety I carry with me a lot because I don't want to let clients feel that, hey, I'm not paying attention, right? So I think what happened really was I had to let the client know that, hi, sorry, I really cannot hear that well, so do you mind repeating? And sometimes even when they repeat, right, I still cannot hear. So it's very frustrating for me, right, that you cannot really hear, right? So I used to wear hearing aids, and when you're hearing it, right, you must know that it actually just imagine like a mini microphone inside your ear. So a lot of times because there's a lot of fluid in my ear, I'm still unable to hear. So it's just very muffled, right? And sometimes I used to be very conscious of them, but not anymore really. But I still feel that it does not help that much. So I really struggled a lot in the first 2 years of my Realtor, having like hearing problems. And the thing is, sometimes for the ears, right, the ears are able to drain slightly better on certain days. So certain days I'm able to hear better. So sometimes people always tell me that, hey, Rodney, you got like selective hearing, not hearing impediment, right? But it's not true. So I think it's very hard to explain, especially for people who don't know me in person, like this condition that I'm carrying, that some days I can hear better than others, right? So this is something that is very frustrating for me, right? So what really happened was that because I haven't like been to like ear checkup for a while, and one time it was so bad. It was like my whole ears were just like clogged up, and the hearing aids are not helping. And there's even one time, right, that with hearing aids, hearing aids are battery operated, so like when battery runs out in an appointment for a hearing aid, you are totally deaf, right? You are totally deaf. And that's something that happens to me more than once. So I always have like spare batteries, either in my car, or put it in my bag or in my pockets, right? So I always have to excuse myself to go to the toilet, but I really don't need to pee, but I really just to change the hearing aids out and really to hear better, right? So I also want to share a little bit like why I don't wear hearing aids anymore, because I think sometime around like late 2021, where I actually started going for regular checkups, and I really wanted to see whether this problem can be gone once and for all, whether I can really get my ears to work. And the thing is that because every time I go back, they were like the doctors will like just keep pushing for surgeries, or keep pushing for me to do something about my ear. I think I have done more than 10 surgeries when I was younger, so I really wanted to know like, hey, is this really going to work out if I go for next surgery? So like I think because I'm going to a government hospital, like my insurance doesn't pay for those medical appointments, right? So they weren't able to give me a very definitive answer. So they said that what they can do is that they can stick this Bala hearing phone device. So just imagine like there is a cave and the cave is like your ear, right? So they can actually shut up the cave, they can block the cave, they can eventually block the fluid from draining and block the ear infection, but it also block the hearing as well. So they want me to implant artificial hearing bone at the back of my ear, which is very not very nice looking. So I didn't want that. Other than that, like, are there any other solutions? But they were really evasive about it. I mean, they were very clear. I think doctors also were very sure about what's going on in my ear and why I've been through so many surgeries and it still isn't helping. So I think I really got closure at just like last 2 months, where the doctor said that because of my cleft palate, my ears are forever going to be drained different. So I made the decision to keep on going back for cleaning of my ears as often as like once every 2 months, to always drain out the fluid before it gets really stuck and me not being able to hear as well. So I think this is what that caused me to rely less on hearing aids, but to be able to hear more naturally. Of course, like my hearing is not 100%. When I went for my test, they told me that my hearing is as good as a 60-year-old. So again, if you see me in person, if you don't, I mean, I don't respond to you, it's really not because that I'm ignoring you, but rather that like sometimes, especially in quieter environments, I will not be able to hear you. Yeah. Okay, so when come to the last part of this video, I think this part is something that, I mean, because why I do this YouTube channel, right? Because I know there's a lot of people that are probably suffering from insecurities, having like natural impediments that, there's something that blocking them from what they want to do. So my word encouragement is really like, just let the person know like, what you're dealing with, because I think not everybody understands, and some people think that okay, you either can hear or cannot hear. Not can hear sometimes in different environments, and sometimes you cannot totally hear help. So especially people who have like started to meet me on a consistent basis, I try to let them know what is happening to me, and a lot of times they are more understanding after I relate to them my situation. It's not the easiest to explain, because it's something that it just doesn't work like normal, like how you cannot hear means you cannot hear, right? Yeah, so I also cannot be in environments where there's a lot of cigarette smoke that will actually trigger my ear infection very badly. So like somehow I just excuse myself for clients, when they have to smoke with them at a certain distance. Yeah, I don't mean to be rude, but really you have to just have the courage and the tenacity to let people that you're working with know that this is something that you're suffering from, and you hope that you can gain their understanding. I think a lot of times people are generally very nice, right? I think it's always the hardest when you don't dare to admit that you have a certain difficulty. Like I know some people who they have mild autism, so sometimes you have to repeat your sentences time and time again for them to understand. I mean, it doesn't mean that the person is not for the person. No, I never believe so, because I believe that a property agent or whatsoever career that you have is ultimately about the sincerity of your heart and how you are able to really want to find solutions for your client or be it whoever you are working for, right? So that's something that I struggle a lot with at the start of my property days, and also when back when I was an insurance agent. I used to wear hearing aids a lot as well, but it's something that I am better overcoming and better managing at this point of time with regards to my sales. And yeah, so this is just a little story I want to share with you, and also like I feel a lot better right now that I have a certain closure that like I know that my hearing like impairment, my hearing like deficiency is not curable. It's just that I have to go through like every 2 months to do like cleaning. So just forgive how do you clean the ear? Just imagine like a vacuum cleaner, but you shrink it down to like a half of a needle, and you actually clean your ear inside. It's not like typical like syringe or like that. It's really a vacuum. It's very uncomfortable. It makes me very giddy. So I get giddy very easily, and I'm not able to take rides like the hiccups or the roller coaster. It really affects me a lot. Right, so I do get motion sickness very easily, but it makes fun of me, and I don't know who is watching this video. If you have something that that you're struggling to deal with, I hope this video helps you. And yeah, so this is just a little story about me and how I manage my hearing impairment in doing as a property agent, and also how I deal with it through the 3 years of my life. Now, see you in the next one. If you like this video, just hit the like button and also subscribe to our channel and my channel and my channel. And yeah, see you in the next one. Thank you for watching this video. Take care. Bye bye.